Hello everybody, RBM back with another video. We're back in location A, as I like to call it. You know, the nice messy desk with the clear finish, the gloss finish, the matte finish, some of the nail polish remover, and also some crappy spray paint. And yet, so today's showcase is a pretty special one. It is the Sig Fig showcase. These are all Sig figures of just people on the r/JustDoGood subreddit, and just, you know, people that are on the Discord. And you might hear the Discord go off. Usually my phone buzzes, so, you know, sorry if that happens. And let's just start off with probably the simplest, which is obviously my Sig Fig. I don't know if I've shown this guy off properly, but this is all based off clothes I have or had. I used to have this black Thanos Infinity Gauntlet shirt, but I lost it, so rip. I do have a gray sweatshirt. I still have those red Adidas, but there's like a hole in the knee, so I might make that more accurate in the future. And this Batman mask I do have. And also, you notice I did make a big version of the Sig Fig. Big Sig Fig. Based on one of those just light, like those, I don't know what they're called, one of those things you find in the Lego store that you know. But yeah, I just made it, so I noticed this one's Batman. I think it was actually my brother got it for like a gag gift. He never used it, so I snagged it, and I just said, hey, what about I customize this guy? So there's a bit of scraping on there because this was gray, painted black. But, you know, it's not as bad as it would be if it was like a normal figure, so that's why I kind of painted on the torso. And, you know, let me just get the ones you've seen out of the way. Potato Meme, you all know him. I've mentioned him like 1,000 times. He makes great customs. Go check him out. He has a YouTube channel. He also posts on r/JustDoGood. And yeah, so this is just a normal helmet. He did make a newer version where it's like a rounder helmet. Kind of the remake. I do prefer the original because it just looks, I don't know, a bit better in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. He can do whatever he wants. And yeah, just the boots, you know. And I did actually repaint on because I did notice the cowl was kind of, you know, this golden part. To repaint that with some acrylic paint. So yeah, they're the first two. Now let's get on to some brand new Sig Figs that I have made recently. So here you go. First up, this is Spider Rider. This Sig Fig, honestly, it's not entirely based off his, because I did actually just use this torso, the gamer torso, instead of, you know, making a new one in this color, because I believe it did, and I think he did change it again, where instead of having a blue jacket, it has a blue short sleeve shirt. That's why I just go with this instead. I thought it looks cool. This is the Tracer hair. And then the face is just a white face with a little printed on little face he has there. So yeah, there's Spider Rider. Spider Rider. I get confused between Spider Rider and Frail Whale. And speaking of Frail Whale, because they're both got two words, here's Frail Whale's Sig Fig. Now, I just made this one today. And it is, yeah, it's not entirely accurate to his. I did use a different hairpiece than he does. He uses the Emmett hairpiece, where I use this kind of more wavy hair with the headset combo. But I thought this one looks a bit more accurate to kind of his drawing he has, a little symbol, because his hair is a bit more scuffy and a bit less smooth. So I thought this looks good. And plus, I don't have that Emmett hair combo, and I wasn't planning to, you know, modify this one. So yeah, and this one's basically, I mean, actually, it is purist, except for the legs. The legs did have printing. I removed that printing, but if you just use normal dark blue legs, that should do the trick. I just couldn't find it, and I was too lazy to find it, so I just removed printing that was on there. So yeah, pretty simple Sig Fig, and I did use this torso a while back. I think an old version of my Sig Fig. It's a very good torso, just jacket. Some other Sig Figs. This one's actually based on Potato Meme's version of the Sig Fig, but this is Canadian Meme Dealer. So, this one, yeah, pretty simple. I mean, this is actually a Woody hat, but this is not actually from the actual the newer sets. This is from the older sets. What I did is I drill bit it in and I carved it out and I put a stud in there to make it fit. So that's Woody's hat repainted, just to give him that weird Canadian thing. The Canadian, I didn't do too good on that Canadian leaf, but I think it looks. And I used the Benny face print because in Potato Meme's version it was very bland yellow, just face. So I decided to kind of go with that, but give it some more expression. The Lego Movie face prints I really do like, even the simpler ones like Benny's and Emmett's. All right. Now on to the last three. I'm gonna save Lego Mission X for last because I don't know why I'm gonna say that last, but I think Lego Mission X and I think one of the figures. What's his name? Lego Man 7. Those two are probably the best, in my opinion. But this one's also pretty cool. This is Beaches. This is based on. I sent this to the Discord, and he loved this figure. This is just based on, I think, a crappy drawing he did of what a sig fig could be. Because I think I asked him, "Oh, what's your sig fig?" And he showed this image of I think it was like a beach plate piece that kind of looks like this. The green is not too accurate, but it kind of looks like that, right? And people were like, "Well, that's not a sig fig. That's just a plate." So he did it here as a sig fig, and then he took that plate as the head and just drew kind of a crappy little buff body, and it looks kind of like this, right? And so I decided, hey, what if I literally just take that literally and just put this on a little crappy looking muscle body. And I sent this to him, and he loved it. So I sent it to Discord, and yeah, so this is just a Minecraft zombie head, and I painted on just the blue, light blue, and the yellow kind of gradient, not gradient, but kind of what that plate looks like, and then the little buff torso. And you notice my lines are pretty thin. That's because I started using a new line technique by that one customer. I forget his name. It was the one really popular customizer on YouTube. I made a tutorial recently of how to make thin lines, and it really helped out. So that was cool. I'll save Lego Mission X for last because I honestly don't know why I'm saving him for last. I might make a video about Lego Mission X soon, so stay tuned for that. I actually don't know if I'm gonna make that video, but it's a video I might have planned. Here is Lego Man 7. Now this one does look a bit derpy at some angles, but I like how this guy turned out. Lego Man 7, if you don't know, he's an artist on OSRS Just Do Good, fan artist. And yeah, he does make kind of like those like CMF style minifigure series and whatnot. This one is pretty simple to make. Just paint on gloves, paint on boots. That belt piece already exists in that color, so that's good. Just paint on a little strap. Pretty easy. And I did use a thin line technique for that. This is not supposed to be a mouth, but it ended up looking like a mouth. So yeah, sorry about that. This helmet, I was considering using like the new Iron Man helmet, but then I decided to use because the helmet for like Mandalorian and Boba Fett has that little divot on the side, which Lego Man 7 Sig Fig has. So I used that. This staff isn't completely accurate to what his staff looks like, but I thought I wasn't gonna mold on here, so I thought it was a good equivalent. And then you just got the yellow cape. And pretty simple figure, honestly. So, not too much going on there. But I do really like it. Now, last but not least, this is Lego Mission X's Sig Fig. I finally got around to making that. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. It's very different because he does have, I think, two versions of his Sig Fig. He has kind of like and sorry if there's any background noise. He has the newer version where he just uses like dark red arms and whatnot. And it's a lot more simple. And then you got the older version, which is a lot more complex. Because I believe he lost his older version. So that's why he uses like the newer version. This hairpiece isn't accurate. This is, I think, one of the Ninjago characters. Sorry, I don't know my Ninjago that well. I'm not big on Ninjago, but he's from the Lego Ninjago movie. Hairpiece, painted yellow with some red streaks. Now I did misinterpret his arms. Because I based this off the Discord kind of icon, and I thought the arms was like a kind of a fake dual molded kind of black and this weird orange color, but it turns out actually the arms were the Lego Ninjago kind of transparent arms with a little like thunder. It was for that one Earth Ninja guy, but then I realized that it was kind of too late. I do have those arms. Only one of them has printing though, so I could have used them. But when I finished making this, I thought it looked good as is because I kind of do like that look. Like I said, it's probably not completely accurate, but I do like how this looks. And then I also painted in those little black details and the mask. That face piece, I believe Lego Mission X uses a Ninjago face piece. This isn't one. Here, I'll show you what it is. It's like it's one of the demons from Nexonite, I believe. You see there. So yeah. This is Lego Mission X's alter ego. So that's kind of what it was a pretty simple figure, but I'm really happy with how it turns out. And it's just, I don't know, it's just a cool figure in general. A lot of the sig figs are cool, honestly. People have creative designs with how they kind of, display themselves in a Lego minifigure form. Now, it's not exactly replica. I feel like some figures like Lego Man 7s and sorry, that's I'm super bad at the name. Sorry, Frail Whale and Spider Rider. I feel like those are more like representations of themselves, or kind of other sig figs are kind of representations of what people like. Like you got Beaches, he just, like I said, it's just a base plate on a crappy buff body. He's the memer, so that makes sense. And then you got Canadian Meme Dealer. I don't know if he actually created that design for that figure because, like I said, I just based it off of potato memes. And also, I don't know why Potato Meme uses this sig fig, but it's very interesting. I mean, it's obviously, I think it's probably based on just pieces he likes, because I do know a lot of people really like that red jacket from Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's what I'm assuming. My sig fig, the origin of it, it's all, like I said, it's all based on clothes I have, right? And that mask is, an actual mask I have. So you've seen it in some of the other videos. And I literally just got I think I got it from like Old Town or something. And I just literally just got a plastic, some, crappy rubber Batman mask. And I just spray painted it gold. And then I later did, I think I had to spray. The reason you get these black scuffs is because the spray paint wouldn't really stick. So I had to respray it all the time. And I eventually actually did cut the back open because it was getting too tight. So yeah, that's the kind of origin of mine. And I wonder where, I think Lego Mission X probably got his sig fig because, just cool parts. And it, because like, the Chima torso and whatnot. And like I said, some of these sig figs aren't 100% accurate, but they're accurate kind of enough. They kind of get the essence of the sig fig. There are some sig figs I'm missing. I think there was one other guy on the Discord who just had a sig fig idea just before I was recording this, but I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do this video now because honestly, when I got to I think who's the last one I made? I think it was him. I was kind of tired of making sig figs. So yeah, and I think I did make American Joker, but it wasn't really accurate. And I do need to make an accurate American Joker because he is my arch nemesis, and I really should make his sig fig in a more accurate way because I did make it a while ago, but it wasn't really that accurate and it kind of looked crap. Sorry, American Joker, I do need to make your sig fig. I need to get around to doing it. I just don't have the parts, and I've just kind of just been lazy lately. So and I've been making these guys. So yeah, and if there's any other sig figs from the subreddit, or probably not like popular YouTubers because they already have their figures, sig figs, and I want to represent the little guys, even though I am the little guy. So the little guy sig figs, I guess, or the just the I guess you could call them indie. You got Just a Good. They're like the main line. They're the first part. These are the indie characters. So go check out all these guys. They're all on subreddit somewhere. You could probably find them. And the r/Just Do Good. And then I think some of them have. I think Mr. Spider Rider. No, yeah, it's Frail Whale. Frail Whale might have his own YouTube channel. I don't know for sure. I do know this guy, this guy, this guy, those three guys, Russian Batman, me, Potato Meme, and why am I forgetting his name again? Wow, Lego Mission X, They all have YouTube channels, so go check them out. I'm not gonna leave them in the link in the description because I've done that to death already. So yeah, just go have a nice go check out all these guys and just. I've been playing Doom Eternal recently. Very fun game. I might make more Doom figures. But, just, I don't know, go play Mario Odyssey or something. Because I've been saying, I need to come up with something else to say. Because I've been saying go watch Rango way too much. And you've probably already watched Rango at this point. Because unless you're not listening to my demands, not requests, remember the demands, to go watch Rango. But, just go, subscribe, like, do whatever you want. I don't really care. And all I care about is just you having a nice day. So, have a nice day, and goodbye.